For 2 summers now, students have readied themselves for GCSE and A-level exams, only for them to be cancelled. But this year, they're set to finally go ahead again.
Question 1 to 4.
And at Cumberland Community School in East London, they're working hard to get their students ready. Today they were given a helping hand from the exam board in England, who followed Scotland and Wales to lower grade boundaries and reveal topics that will appear in some of the papers, to aid revision after 2 years of lost learning. These Year 11 students will take their GCSEs in a few months.
I am relieved that they've given us the content and reduced the topic list, because it makes revision a lot easier, it makes the workload less.
I'm very happy that we get to take our exams, because our hard work and resilience is really shown.
I feel like the fact we're doing exams, it's better for us, because I feel more relieved that they're removing some content, which makes it more focused to what we have to study now.
The relief they feel is tinged with the uncertainty of what these mitigations might mean for them down the line.
I've been slightly disadvantaged because in future jobs they would usually pick on students that have done formal exams properly without reduce of topics.
When the future comes for all of us and we're going for job interviews, they could say, oh, you guys were the class of 2022, you guys were the first year that our exams come back. We could have a disadvantage to that, but at the same time we're also trying to prove ourselves and trying to show that we want to get those grades.
This generation of children have had their education disrupted in ways unimaginable before the pandemic. Not just the national lockdowns which kept kids out of classrooms, but the local outbreaks which forced closures too. It's hoped that these measures will make it fairer for students as exams finally return. Some head teachers called for the information to be released earlier in the academic year, but exam boards held off, so pupils still covered the full curriculum.
The syllabus has to be taught, and it's important not to narrow the curriculum, because some of these children have already been disadvantaged with the pandemic and the lockdown and the stop and start. And I think the key thing here going forward is what schools need to do to prepare for what's being revealed today.
And how long do you think it will be before you have a year group in which you can say their education is no longer affected by the pandemic?
That will be, for a while, I think, because, even children in primary school has been affected, their learning has been affected, and I do think it will take us, quite a while, quite a long time to recover from this.
Bringing back exams is part of the slow return to normality for these young people. But there are still many challenges ahead, and the impact of this pandemic on education will only truly be understood in the years to come.